Okay, great afternoon. Oh my goodness, I'm still trying to work on a way to set this up so it's going to work. But anyway, this reading is about, I wanted to ask about Roger Stone. And I've got a couple. I've got the Sabia as well. And that one is really, oh my goodness, the Sabia one. It's crazy. But we'll get to that in a second. So I wanted to know about Roger Stone. Now, we know that they want to talk to him about what the White House, what he knows, because he had the luck to be there, and he's seen a lot of things. He is able to give a lot of information, okay, and that's key information that they need to eat away at his drama when it comes to the insurrection and things, and this is the clouds, the darkness, and the obstruction. So they want to eat away at this by getting the information, which is key, from Stone when he was at the White House. So again, we have new, this is new, about the obstruction that he knows, the conversations that they had, the abuse, that type of thing. They want to move this forward. Now, this could also be key about Russia and other things that he knows about other countries, because we have the overseas ship key to the White House and information that he has that could eat away at the maybe some things they still are not clear on. They want to know who all was involved, who was married to this, the conversations when it came to planning the insurrection, etc., who all was involved in this. Also, we have here the argumentative thing that we have of him, and what they were planning, the plans to be able to see it and to strengthen their case against the obstruction. So there's a lot of things they want to talk to Roger Stone about. Looking at the center of it, the luck, because he was there at the White House. He knows that some new conversations maybe they haven't heard before about who all was engaged in this, who was involved, and the darkness of the subject that they were engaging in. We have here, again, they want to have all the information about it, the strength of it, the key people that were holding on to this, strengthening it. So we have that lining up there, the key people involved in it. When we have the conversations, again, this is about what he knows, the luck of the people that were all engaged in it, the top people that were engaged, the conversations and of abuses, what they talked about, what they were planning. Also, I Spy, the spy network, the things going on with Russia, China, whatever else he had going on. They want to know about that, the key points of that he can flush out. As far as the new things coming in, again, they want the full thing with the knowledge that he knows about with White House obstruction, eating away at what's been seen, and again, looking at the cloud, the dark things that were surrounding there. So that's what I get with Roger Stone. Again, this is the moving to eat away at the obstructions and the arguments and the things that were going on there. So that's what I get for Roger Stone there. Now let me pull these up, get these out of the way, and see if I can get the Sabia laid out here again. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it goes this way. I don't know if you can see that, the size, the doctor, young women, the room, the thief, the merchant. I may have to move these again. The old woman, child. Yeah, I'm going to have to move them up a bit. Sorry about that. Trying to get them here where you can see it. This one is just really, cards came out and I was like, oh my goodness. Gifts, money, prison. So what we have here, this thing keeps going off. What we have up here, we have the women and the Psi. We have the Psi, we have the doctors. So those that are, not happy, people bored, etc. Malaise, they're having malaise. So they want the young women in this room, the thief coming in. When it comes to the child, these young girls, and we have the older woman. Now I think this has to do with ones like Ghislaine. How do you say her name? Ghislaine? And the merchant, okay? So what they were selling for malaise, for gifts, or for money, was these young women. The theft, they stole these women, put them in this room. Again, younger people for money, and prison. So this could be Ghislaine in prison, and about the young women. He knows about this. He was involved in trafficking these women. Merchants selling them for gifts and for money. Okay. Also, probably they were blackmailing people. So this one was like, oh my God. And what we have underneath of it, we have the lover. We have sorrow of the women. We have the false people involved, the pleasure seekers, those that were engaged in this, the faithful that were behind it. So this is an organized thing. I think it goes much further than Epstein, and I think that Roger Stone is a part of this somewhere. So again, we'll look at it one more time. Malaise doctor, for the people that are unhappy. Merchant, the selling for gifts. Okay, these women in the room, the theft. They took these women, put them in the room. They were young women for money, for gifts, and it was constructed by probably Ghislaine. Could be, we don't know if Melania was involved in this at any time. And prison. Now, the prison could also be these women, so it could be also more human trafficking than just Epstein had going, just the Epstein thing. He could be involved in human trafficking. Okay, the money and the gifts as well. The prison could also be the selling, blackmailing these people with this whole scenario. So there you have it. I was just, when I pulled the cards for that, I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, I've got to share this. Sibylla really laid it on the line with that one. That he's involved in trafficking, human trafficking. Now, exactly to what degree or where, I'm not sure. I don't know if it was just connected with Epstein, but I think this is much further than that. I think this is, oh, you know what I got to hit on? The Russians. The Russians. They all live in sunny Isles down there. He lives in Fort Lauderdale. They live in Sunny Isles. A lot of Russian mafia lives down there. It's Sunny Isles. He lives in Fort Lauderdale, conveniently close to the Russian mafia. So yeah, that's another whole kettle of fish. Let me see if I can grab some cards here. I'll try these, the Lenormand Sea, and then maybe I'll pull some tarot and see, what can you tell? Is he involved in the Russian mafia? Message, light, heart. Okay, I would say he's involved in it with the Russian mafia. They are not people you want to play around with, okay? Let's see if I can get something, if it's going to tell us. What else can you tell us about that? Yeah, he's really a shady character. I am so glad when I lived there I never ran into this guy. Oh. Queen of Wands, actions, Eight of Wands, coming quick, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Part of the, now this is interesting in this deck. The Queen of Wands, okay? The Queen of Wands, the action, it's all on a stage, okay? The stage, the presentation that happened rapidly. And it's connected with who? The Repugly Ugly. Repugly Ugly family. That's all connected. Russia. A lot of the Repugly Uglies that went to Russia, ate with Putin, involved in human trafficking. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I don't think I want to go any further down that rabbit hole. So I'm going to leave that here for now. Oh my goodness. That's just crazy. Well, let me know what you think of this reading. Do you think that Roger Stone could be involved with Russian mob human trafficking as well? I know they want to talk with him about the White House and the insurrection stuff. That's what it came up in the first reading. And then the Sibylla is saying he's in human trafficking. Wow, he needs to be taken off the streets as well. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online. Let me know if that was legible, if you could see the cards or not. I'm still working. I'm trying to find a thing. I have the tripod here, but I can't get it to set up right where I can get a real good view. So I'm still, still trying to work on things. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. Time for me to go have some lunch.